Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel, man. We must continue to set the record straight. Stop the lies. Stop the narratives. We must continue to stop them from rewriting history, y'all. We must continue to stand up. The real basketball fans are standing up, man. We will not allow them to continue to spread the lies and tear down the past eras, guys. And like I said, bend reality, man. We won't allow that. And in this video, we're going to talk about something I've been thinking about LeBron James, man, and how I feel this man has no signature to his game. Now, we all know he doesn't have a signature move, right? A go-to move, per se, like many of the greats do. But to me, he doesn't really have a signature to his game. Some great players have both. Some players just have one. But to me, LeBron James, as great as he is, never really had developed a signature to his game. We're going to talk about in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, man, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, man. Much respect to all the true basketball fans out there, for real, guys. I am truly, truly humbled by all support, for real, man. We must continue to stand up, man. So thank you to all you guys out there, for real. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys, like I said, man, I was just thinking the other day, man, when I did that video on Elgin Baylor the other day, and I saw, the beauty to his game and how, like I said, without an Elgin Baylor, there's no Dr. J, and without Dr. J, there's no Michael Jordan. And I saw, the way he was floating in the air, and I thought, and you heard people talking about he had a style to his game. He had a signature to his game. Like I said, he was like the first superstar scorer, or unstoppable scorer, to be floating in the air and hanging like a Dr. J, a Michael Jordan. And that was his signature to his game. He had that turnaround jump shot, the quick first step. And like I said, guys, it made me think about LeBron James and how he doesn't really have a signature to me, to his game. Like I said, we know that there are players, great players that have signature moves, right? Their go-to moves. We think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook and Michael Jordan's turnaround fadeaway jumper, right? We think about Dirk Nowitzki's one-legged shot. We think about Tim Duncan in the bank shot. We think about, Shaquille O'Neal and drop step, turnaround dunk, power dunk. You just think about, like I said, great players and some of their go-to moves, right? And not all players have a go-to move per se or a signature move, but most great players have a signature to their game, all right? And what do I mean by that? So, for example, guys, when we think about LeBron James, we don't really associate him with one real aspect of the game because what have I told you? To me, LeBron James is not great at really any one aspect of basketball. He's not all-time great to me at one aspect. To me, he's very good at a lot of aspects, but he's not great, right? Dominant at any one. So this is why LeBron James only has one scoring title, even though he's played 21 seasons. Only one scoring title for 21 seasons for someone who has the all-time scoring mark. It makes you think why LeBron James has never had more than one scoring title. And what that shows you is even though LeBron James has dominated the basketball his entire career, he's been allowed to play in the system. He's taken damn near 20 shots a game for his career. He is not a potent offensive scorer like that consistently. So he has games where he scores 22 points or 25 points, right? Whereas other potent scorers are always going to give you 30, 35 points, 28 points, 40, 50 points on any given night. LeBron James doesn't have that many 40 or 50-point games when you think about how long he's played in the NBA compared to some of the other all-time great scorers, the potent scorers, the Will Chamberlains, the Michael Jordans, the Jerry West, the Elgin Baylors, right? We think about some of these guys. So when we think about some of the potent scorers and we think about LeBron James, like I said, you don't really associate him with that, even though he has a high scoring average at 27 points per game. Like I said, he doesn't necessarily have the scoring titles to match. Do you consider LeBron James the all-time great passer? No, I do not, guys. Yes, LeBron James is a very good passer, but to me, he's not the most dominant passer or one of the all-time great passers. I would not consider him a top 5 or a top 10 passer in NBA's history. Rebounding, no, he's not one of the great rebounders. Defensive players, he's not one of the great defenders. So when we think about all these aspects, LeBron James is very good at some of these aspects. And then some of the aspects, he's not that good. To me, rebounding, he's mediocre. On defense, he's okay, right? But he's not great and he's not consistent. So he's mediocre at that. right? And we think about, like I said, the ball handling, the passing, all those things. To me, the amount of turnovers he's had, it takes away from his passing ability. The IQ that people talk about, to me, is kind of overstated. So when you think about LeBron James' overall game, there's really no signature to his game. Like, think about LeBron James, guys. What is his go-to move? Like, what's his signature to his game? When you watch a LeBron James game, what does he do mostly? He drives the paint, right? Skip Bayless calls him the greatest driver of the basketball. That's his signature, driving into people, using his physicality. But to me, that's not really a signature, right? That's just something that he does in this weak, soft era that he's allowed to get away with. Taking the travels, carrying the ball, all these things. But when we think about having a signature, like I said, not just a signature or go-to move, you think about some of the great players in the history of the game. When you think about Michael Jordan, what do you think about? You automatically think about his scoring ability, right? The 10 scoring titles, the highest scoring average in NBA's history, right? You think about that. That's part of his signature to his game, his scoring ability, right? In all kinds of ways. The overall arsenal. You think about what? Air Jordan. That's a signature to his game. The high-flying ability of Michael Jordan, the creativity of Michael Jordan. Those are signatures to his game. The competitive fire, that's a signature to Michael Jordan. We all know he has the turnaround fadeaway jump shot. That's his go-to move. That's his signature move. These are things you think about. When you think about someone like a Will Chamberlain, for example, what do you associate with a signature of Will Chamberlain? Dominance. That's his signature. The dominance of Will Chamberlain. 7 scoring titles in a row, 50-point per game average, 25 rebound per game average, right? Rookie of the year, MVP in the same season. This is the dominance of a Will Chamberlain. The dipper dunk. This Will Chamberlain, guys, blocking shots all over. The dominance presence on both ends. This is his signature, the dominance of Will Chamberlain. We think about a Bill Russell. What's his signature? His signature is leadership. His signature is winning. His signature is defense. Those are the signatures to his game, the rebounding, the defense of a Bill Russell, the leadership of a Bill Russell. This is what you associate with Bill Russell, right? No, Bill Russell didn't have a go-to move per se, right? But his signature was there on the court, on the history of the NBA, right? This is why they have the Defensive Player of the Year award, right? Because guys like Bill Russell was out there doing their things. So when we think about some of these great players, we think about a Jerry West perhaps with the pull-up jump shot. That was a signature play of him, of his game, the pull-up jumper of a Jerry West, right? We think about Mr. Clutch. That's part of his signature to his game, being a clutch time performer, right? Similar to a Michael Jordan, known for being a closer. This is Jerry West, guys. I told you guys about Elgin Baylor. The Dr. J, think about Dr. J, the signature to Dr. J's game. Right, known for the aerial assault, the creativity in the air, the beauty of the game, right? The grace of a Dr. J on the basketball court. This is what you associate, the icon of Dr. J, one of the most iconic players in NBA's history. Even Dr. J, you even think of the afro. That's his signature. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? You think about the sky hook. That's his signature move. That's his signature of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what you associate with him, is a sky hook. When people talked about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record back in the day when he was the scoring champion, they always associated with the sky hook. They didn't necessarily marvel at the scoring title itself, the scoring record, as to why he was the greatest of all time or any of those things. They always talked about it in relation to his sky hook, basically proving that it was an unstoppable move, which is why he accumulated so many points. That's what they always associated with. With LeBron James in the all-time scoring lead, you can't really associate it to one move where you're like, yeah, LeBron James got this unstoppable move. What LeBron James allowed to get away with in this era is an unfair advantage. Because if you've noticed, no one could be physical with LeBron James, but LeBron James can be physical with the other players. He can use his off arm, dip the shoulder into these guys, right? And they won't call offensive foul. But as soon as they even graze LeBron, they call a foul. So he's dealing with unfair advantage, right? Just think about it, guys. Tim Duncan, like I said earlier, you associate him with what? Leadership, the defensive anchor for the San Antonio Spurs for all those years. All those years, the defensive presence that's his the bank shot. That's his signature, the big fundamental. This is what you associate. What do you think about, what's LeBron James' nickname? King James. The king of what? This is what we laugh about. You're 4-6 in the finals. How are you the king of anything? You're the inconsistent king. You're the flop king. You're the emotional king. Those are the facts, guys. There's no signature to the game. Kobe Bryant, The signature turnaround fadeaway jump shot, like a Michael Jordan. The signature Mamba mentality, the way that Kobe Bryant played. You always associate effort, right? And grit, intensity, competitiveness with the Kobe Bryant. That's his signature. That's his signature, guys. Dirk Nowitzki, one-legged jump shot. That's his signature move. You think about Magic Johnson, the no-look pass, right? Magic Johnson run the break. That's his signature to his game. Magic Johnson running the break, the no-look, dishing out to guys. Showtime Lakers, that's his signature. Magic Johnson. Larry Bird, you automatically think of the jump shot. You automatically think about Larry Bird and the clutch shots and Larry Bird's jumper. Winning 3 consecutive three-point contests. That's Larry Bird. The wet jumper of Larry Bird. That's his signature, guys. The turnaround shot. Larry Bird coming up clutch with big-time baskets when you need the most. That's Larry Bird's signature, guys. These are the facts, guys. You can associate either a signature move, a go-to move with a lot of players, great players, or you can associate a play style with a lot of great players. You think about Dennis Rodman, you associate rebounding, effort, defense, right? This is his signature out there. Hakeem Olajuwon, the dream shake, you think about that. That's his signature. The two-way play of a Hakeem Olajuwon, that's his signature, right? Shaquille O'Neal, the dominance of a Shaquille O'Neal. This is what you think about. You associate with the Shaquille O'Neal. The dominance, that's Shaquille O'Neal, guys. That's his signature. These are the things, guys. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Even someone like a John Stockton, right? His signature game style, his play style, signature play style. John Stockton dropping dimes all over the place. The floor general, giving the effort on both sides, always showing up, 82 games every season. There's a signature to his game, right? The passing ability of a John Stockton, always on time, always on the money. Rarely turn the ball over. That's his signature play style. These are the facts, guys. You know the deal, man. You go all throughout NBA's history. The great players either had a go-to move, a signature move, or they had a signature play style. Charles Barkley, the round mound rebound. That's his play style, the hustle on the boards. You think about Charles Barkley, bully ball down low, gobbling up rebounds. That's his signature right there. You guys know the deal. David Robinson, his signature play style, running up and down the floor like a gazelle. That was David Robinson, guys. The two-way play of David Robinson. The signature plays out there, signature play style, guys. You guys know the deal, man. For me, LeBron James don't really have a signature play style like that compared to some of the other all-time greats that I was mentioning, guys. And like I said, you know there's others. You think about someone like a Vince Carter, right? He's not on the level of some of those guys that I mentioned, but like I said, he's still a great player. And you think about him having a signature play style, the high flying of Vince Carter. This is what you associate with Vince Carter, the high flying. That's his signature. Slam dunk championships, right? One of the great, if not the greatest, in-game dunk in the history of the game. That's his signature, guys. These are the facts. Even Steph Curry, you think about Steph Curry, he's got this signature play style. Right, running around the perimeter, the ball handling ability, coming off screens, shooting from damn near half court. That's his signature. That's his signature. That's Steph Curry, guys. You can say his go-to move is the three-point line. Right? Off the dribble three, go-to move for Steph Curry. He's got a signature to his game. These are the facts, guys. You guys know the deal, man. We must continue to set the record straight, guys. Stop the lies and the narratives, man. LeBron James is a jack of all trades, but he's a master of none. A master of none. All right, guys? And that's not better than being a master at one, right? Sometimes, especially as it pertains to basketball, it's great to be elite at something and very good at other things. But LeBron James doesn't have a signature play style because he doesn't do any one particular thing all-time great to me. I don't consider him a top 5 all-time scorer in the history of the game. I just don't do it because he doesn't have the overall offensive arsenal, the offensive game of some of the other all-time great scorers. The Michael Jordans, like I said, the Kobe Bryants. If we just want to focus on just perimeter players, the George Gervins, like I said, some of these guys that can score the basketball, Steph Curry. You know, to me, like these guys have better overall games, like Kevin Durant, just to think about some of the guys in this era. So I'm not going to put LeBron James as a top 5 all-time scorer or a top 5 or top 10 all-time passer or rebounder. And like I say, he doesn't have a go-to move, a signature move. Is he one of the great closers? No, to me, he's not. He's not one of the most competitive guys. And like I said, his play style, there's no signature to his play style. Some games he's taking 25 shots, some games he takes 17, right? Got 8, 9, 10 turnovers some games. Sometimes he has 3 or 4, right? There's LeBron James. Sometimes he's on fire, sometimes he's not, right? But more of the times he's not, right? He has to be close to the rim to be effective, right? Doesn't have that overall offensive game, guys. These are the facts, man. To me, LeBron James doesn't have a signature to his game. He doesn't have a go-to move. That L, what do they call it? The FU3? Like, are you kidding me right now? You have his LeBron James fans really trying to say that stupid corny move where he looks down at the ball and then takes a step back and shoots it. That's a go-to move. I ain't never seen him do that in the finals and win a game like that in no clutch time moments. It's a joke, guys. It's laughable. His go-to move is lower the shoulder, use the off arm, get into the paint, and trying to finish, right? But we know, though, when in crunch time, he don't want to do those things because he don't want to go to the free throw line. So once again, is that his signature? Only during the first 3 quarters, but not the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter? That's not his signature anymore, right? This is why I told you he struggles, guys, at the end of games. He's inconsistent. This is why they have to cover it up by saying what? He makes the right play. No, he doesn't make winning plays because at the end of these games, he's inconsistent because he's worried about going to the line. He doesn't have that overall game. Right? So all of a sudden the mindset changes and LeBron James is fumbling the ball. He's throwing bad passes. He's taking terrible shots. Bad shot selection. You guys know the deal, man. Once again, we must continue to stand up. Remember, guys, it's never been about the money or the fame, guys. It don't matter, man. It's about the facts. Much respect to all you guys out there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.